guys, my name is Sarah and welcome to my channel. Here I budget for our family of 7. So we are stuffing on week 19 a total of $1,281, and I am looking at my cash planning sheet off to the side. And I am recording in my bathroom today, just so it's a little quieter, and all of my quilting stuff is spread out all over my desk. So I'm going to go ahead and gather my receipts to scan into my Fetch Rewards account. So for my spending, I am getting my usual $20. I did not get a chance to go through these to pick out the crediest bills, so just gonna have to wing it for the day and what I'm going to use. Okay, so that is my spending, if I can get that in there. Okay, food and drinks is getting $20. Okay, this is, I usually use this for just like something quick to eat for us. I mean, it's usually me and the kids, but like pizza or whatnot. So Manny and Petty is getting 20, so 20, 40, 60. For my nails. And we are actually doing something different with the kids. We usually give them $5 a week for spending, and we're just gonna up that a little bit. So, well, for some kids a little bit, some a lot. So we're doing it based on their age. It's $1 per year on how old they are. So Jeremiah is getting a $10 bill because he is 10 years old. I don't have Jeremiah with me right now for this cash stuffing. He's outside playing cornhole with his siblings, and just let him play with that. This will go a lot faster. Okay, so Scarlett, that's where the $1 comes in. Scarlett is getting $6 because she is 6 years old. So that is her $1. Okay, now Miss Scarlett has 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, $61. Okay, and I did our unstuffing off camera just because it is a little too chaotic for me to keep up with. So these are from our $1 challenge, or dollar bills that I collected over the week from spending cash. So I'm going to stick these back there. And that is ready to go for, oh, why I'm having so much trouble. And then our cash buffer is good to go for the week at $500. So I did not have any change. I might have like, yeah, nothing. So that's fine. There, let's move on to our essentials. Last week was a pretty spendy week for us, so we need to refill a lot of these. So groceries is getting $250. We did have to up this. I explained in my last video how we are out of a lot of our home preserved goods. So I'm having to go to the grocery store until this summer until we can refill everything. So $250 for groceries. Okay, household is getting 10. Really didn't need a whole lot. We're pretty stocked up on everything. So 50, 70, 80, $5 for household goods. Health and beauty is getting 10 as well. Okay, so now health and beauty, $20, $40, $50, $55. Gas is getting $50. We're pretty built up on this one. We don't need to talk about how high gas prices are because everybody knows. But we're pretty built up, so I'm just going to maintain it with 50 for right now. I'm gonna go ahead and trade that 50 out. Actually, that one's not bad either, for a cruddy one. Now that I look at these up close, I feel like they're not that bad. No, this one's pretty bad. Okay, so now we have 100, 150, 200, 15. I did fill up my Tahoe just before this cash stuffing when I went to the bank, so I need to pull out $70 out of that one. The dogs are getting 10. So now dogs have $20, $40, $60, $80, $90 for Melody and Sila. Okay, Autumn, Veda, and Camilla are getting $10 as well. So now they have 30. So our cats. And Miss Elizabeth, the bearded dragon, is getting her usual 15. Okay, so now 10, 20, 25, and 30. Okay, car maintenance is getting 50. So it's 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 550, 600, 650. Home maintenance is getting 70, which is what it usually gets. So 50 and 70. Okay, so now it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600, 650, 670, 680. Okay, shoes and clothing is getting 50. Okay, so this has 100, 200, 250, 350, 400. This is for all of our clothes. For our family, kids spending is getting 10. And miscellaneous is getting 5. Now it has 10 as well. Okay, and that's it for our weekly essentials. Our homestead binder. So the garden, I did use this. I bought some raised garden beds for I have to replant some rhubarb. My chickens got a hold of it. So this time I'm gonna put it in a raised garden. That way I can put a netting over it and cover it. And then I had to buy soil to go into it because we live in a really sandy area. So now it is starting over. It's 15. Okay, farm fresh meat is getting 100. So we purchased half a cow in January, the first week of January, and we are already well into May and we are running really low. So we do have another half cow lined up for the end of June, and this coming December, we're gonna go ahead and purchase a whole cow. So hopefully that'll last us for the year. It's the half cow roughly about lasted us half the year, a little less, maybe about 5 months or so. So we're gonna start picking up the pace on this envelope so we can meet the goal. So 500, 600, 7, 8, 9, 20, 40, 60, 80, $1,000 for this one. Bulk purchases is getting 50. I desperately need to go to Sam's or Costco somewhere and stock up on, we're almost out of sugar and a few other things I can't think of it off the top of my head, but 51, 52, 53, 54, 50, 70, 80. So I already forgot. 51, 52, 53, 54, 450, 470, 480. Chickens are getting 20. So they have 51, 150, 170, $5. They should be good on feed for another couple weeks. The goats are getting 10. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 85 for our little miniature goats. The bunny rabbits, we have some little dwarf rabbits and they are getting $10. So now they have 20, 30, 40, 45. Homeschool is getting 20. This one, we need to purchase. I'm looking into dual credit classes at our local university for my 3 older kids, and I do need to go ahead and look into curriculum for next year. I like to buy it early, just so it's good and ready to go when we want to start school. I always wait till last minute and then we don't end up starting school until like September, and then it just throws everything off. So 51, 52, 250, 270, 290, 310, 320, 330, 40, 50, 60, 70. So 370 in there. The shop is getting $10, which we might be going up on this one soon. We're thinking about converting the shop to the man cave and using my husband's current man cave as my she sheds, which I'm pretty excited about. I hope he was serious when he was talking to me about it. So I might be building this one up a little bit more sooner. 50, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Right now, all my quilting stuff is here in our master bedroom. Like, it's organized, but it would just be really nice to have my own actual she shed. Hunting is getting 10. So now it has 150, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90. 190 to go towards next hunting season. And that's it for our homestead binder. Okay, short-term sinking funds. Okay, annual membership is getting $10. So it has 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310. Okay, mommy and daddy time is getting $5. So now we have 15. Okay, I'm gonna flip my page. Haircuts is getting 20. So 20, 40, 60, 80, $120. Okay, home is getting 10. So now home has 50, 65. Did spend some of this. What did I get? My husband took me antiquing for Mother's Day, and I did find some Heartland dishes, the plates, and just like a wall hanging. It's super cute, but we did spend out of that. Man Cave is actually fully funded. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. I like to keep it at 500. So I'm just gonna consider that one fully funded and skip it for now. My She Shed though, because it's always being spent, is getting 20, so 50, 70, 80, $85 for my She Shed. Hosting and entertaining is getting 10. So it's 50, 70, 90, 110, 20, 30, 140. Veterinarian is getting $10. So it's 50, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80. Okay, travel has $100, and we don't have a plan right now of going anywhere specific, so I'm just gonna leave that there for now and wait to stuff this. Okay, so our long-term sinking funds. Oh, I opened it like that. Okay, so long-term medical is fully funded at $1,000 for right now. Dental is getting $10. So dental has 100, 150, 160, 170. And vision is getting $20. Okay, so we have 200, 250, 270, 290, 300. My husband has his eye appointment next month in June. So accounting is getting 10. Okay, so now it has 110. Vehicle registration is getting $50. Okay, so it has 1,100, 200, 250, 300. So $1,300. Vehicle registration. That actually comes up for us next month as well in June. Professional is getting 20. So now it has 100 in the bank, 50, 70, 85. So $185. Pool patio is getting 10. Okay, so it has 100, $200, 20, 30, 40, 50. So $250. Okay, and the Porsche is getting 20. So now it has 100, 200, 20, 40. $240 towards a Porsche, and vacation is not getting stuffed. Okay. I'm actually, because I wouldn't be me unless I changed it again. Changed holidays and birthdays up, but so I went ahead and I'm just gonna fill what's coming next and then go on like in order of the holidays instead of doing like $5 in each one every week. I'm just going to work on one envelope at a time and then move to the next one. So it makes more sense. That way I can put more money into the high yield savings without them being just $5 increments and they're added, and it would just take forever. So this just makes more sense to me and to how we work our budget and utilize our savings accounts. So Father's Day is fully funded at $500. Independence Day technically is fully funded at $500, but I did start spending it because I bought some holiday decor for Memorial and Independence Day, basically like red, white, and blue colors. So I went ahead and pulled it out of here. It still is fully funded. I'm not adding to it this year, but we have 151, 52, 53, 20, 40, 60, 75. So it has 375 in it, which is plenty for fireworks. We don't do a whole that works out to about as much fireworks as we would want to spend. So that's what I was trying to say. Our anniversary is fully funded with $500. Halloween is actually the one that we are working on. So it is getting $50. Figured if I just add $50 to this binder every week, then we will hit our goals, especially since we already have a good head start on the holidays. So 100, 200, 300, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 450. So $450 in Halloween, and this will be fully funded at $500. So just after next week, Halloween will be fully funded, and then we can work on Thanksgiving. We are going to continue stuffing Christmas every week, just because that one seems like it would be easier to fall behind on, and I'd rather do it this way. So Christmas gets $75 every week. Oh my gosh. So let me just organize this here. Okay. So now Christmas has $1,400 in the bank, 50, 70, 90, 95, $1,500. So we are at $1,500 so far this year for Christmas. And so, like I said, these aren't being stuffed. We're working on one holiday at a time. So next week we'll be fully funded in Halloween, and then we can start fully funding Thanksgiving. I think the goal for this one will just be $300. And then once that's done, we'll move on to New Year's and so on and so on. Okay. So same thing with birthdays. I went ahead and switched it up a little bit. This binder for birthdays will get $50 a week as well. So gifts and giving is actually at $100. I'm just gonna leave it for right now. I really don't know of anything coming up, and if something does out of nowhere, we have $100 sitting in here, so that'll be plenty. Spring is getting $5. This is just for any spring activities. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 100. Okay. Summer, fall, and winter. So my daughter's birthday is fully funded, and my son's birthday is fully funded. My other daughter is fully funded. We are working on my husband's birthday right now. Instead of doing like $5 each envelope, I'm just going to add 50 until we fill one up, and then we'll move on to the next birthday. So my husband has 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 300. So a couple more weeks and we'll have him fully funded as well. So the rest of these are empty because they have passed for us. Okay, so this is my husband's spending money for the week. It's actually a nice 20, so I'm going to switch it out with a not so nice one here in a little bit. And then these are the $1 bills that need to go into our $1 challenge. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10, $11 to add in. And I just use this cloth and paper pouch that I got. I order my planner inserts from the company. And so they send them in these cute little canvas bags. So there is our $1 challenge so far, and we're not even halfway through the year. So we've been doing really good at, this just shows me that we're doing really good at utilizing our cash for spending and not our debit card. So when we actually use the cash to spend while we're at the store, then we end up using or receiving ones back for change. So that will be it for this week's cash stuffing. Thank you so much for joining me. Maybe Jeremiah will join us next week for week 20, but everybody have a safe and blessed week. Thank you.